Did you know that about 56% of job seekers in India face scams during their job hunt process? Post-pandemic, the Indian job market has become pretty volatile. There's a lot of competition and employers are looking at innovative ways of attracting the top talent, both online and offline. With technology advancements, changing work preferences, this has led to growing number of individuals and companies embracing remote work arrangements. While this has opened doors for fresh opportunities, it has also allowed for scammers to prey the unemployed, employed or underemployed professionals. Job scams is a very big concern in India, not just in India, even worldwide. There are a lot of people every day, every month, every year, they get scammed because of some lucrative job opportunity that is shown to them with bigger salaries, bigger perks that are coming, and they somehow get scammed. These young professionals who are exploring job opportunities, they get scammed. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you my personal story and also will share with you top 9 red flags that you need to be careful of. You need to watch out for these red flags when you are approached by anyone for any fancy job opportunity, and this will actually help you to decide whether that job is for real or it's a fake one. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sonia, your host and companion on Thinking Out Loud Thursdays. For all the job seekers who are looking out for job opportunities, please be careful, don't get scammed, and these tips that I'm going to be sharing with you, or the points that I will share with you, these will help you to stay vigilant, to be careful so that you do not land up in a very tricky situation. So let's get started. But before we get started, please hit the subscribe button if you've still not subscribed to my channel, and hit the notification bell because every Thursday I bring new episodes for all of you which help you in your career and your professional journey. Grab your cups of coffee and let's start our episode. Now, these fake job rackets are not just in India. They are worldwide. They are there. And especially in India, we get scammed very easily because somewhere down the line, we have the hope that we'll find the right job opportunity. We would like to grow in our career at a much faster pace. And the moment we are told about a fancy salary package, our mind gets shut. We don't want to actually tell our own selves that, no, I think this could be a fake opportunity. Let's look at, why is this offer coming to me and why is this package so fancy? Basis my experience, I mean, this is not the industry standard. You've heard a fancy salary package and you get scammed with it. And this is also not limited to any particular industry, any particular role. This is applicable to all industries across India and for any kind of role, right from a marketing executive to sales, to admin, finance, you name it. For all roles, the job racket, which is the scam job racket, which is going on, it does not see which role you are applying for or which role you are seeking or which industry you're seeking. This is throughout the industry. Now, the first red flag for you is a very common one, that you get a call for an interview or you get a job offer for a role that you've not even applied for. Now, maybe you've put up your resume on Naukri.com, shinejobs.com, but somehow whenever we are applying for any job, or even if we've uploaded our resume on any of the job portals, very rarely they will get in touch with us, call us that, there's this package and there's this offer and we are seeking for an eligible candidate and you seem to be the right fit. When you start getting these kind of calls, then you need to think in your mind, did I apply for this job? How did they get my number? And of course, they will tell you that we got your number from a Naukri portal or from Shine Jobs or from whichever job portal. Now, this could be a red flag or this may not be a red flag, but it's best to ask more questions about the job that they're referring to. Are they sounding a little fishy or not? You will be able to make a better judgment. Now, let me give you my personal experience. Now, this was during the pandemic in the year, I think 2020. I get a call from this lady who portrays herself to be a job consultant. She had got my number from Naukri.com. And at that time, I had my resume on Naukri.com and I was looking at some senior leadership roles because I wanted to change the job at that point of time. Now, When that lady called me, she was talking very nicely. She was talking in good English, and she explained the job description very, very carefully. So I did not get my red flag at that point of time, because there are consultants who pick up your numbers from various job portals. The red flag started when she was rushing into things with me in terms, I'll immediately line up your interview. Are you free this afternoon? The package she mentioned was like mind blown. And I said, this is not the package as per industry standards. And she got me a job offer. Presumably, the job offer was not from the related industry that I've been working for 19 years. So I've been working in real estate for like 19, 20 years. She got me a job offer which was not in real estate, but a marketing role. So I was like, okay, fine. Maybe, there are people who do not lay a condition that, my senior leadership has to be from the same industry itself. So I was okay with till that point. But when she started pushing me that, you have to do the interview now. Are you free? This is the package. These are the perks, and this is your flexible working hours. And I was like, I said, I think the salary package is mentioned always towards the end when you've already appeared for the interview. There is a bracket given to you, but they don't disclose so many things in the first very call. And I got my red flag, and thankfully I got saved. But there's a friend of mine who got a similar call, and she actually made up a payment also. They said that payment will get reimbursed when you get the offer letter, or when you are joining, the first day of your joining, whatever fee that you've paid, that's the recruiter fee that will get reimbursed. Now, she landed up paying that money, and now she's actually following up with the cybercrime to get her money back. But the chances of getting your money back is very, very rare. Although, the law enforcement and cybercrime are trying to take necessary steps to ensure that these things don't happen, but we all know the fact that this will take a lot of time. So only we have to be more careful, right? So if you get a call sometime which promises you higher packages and you've not applied for that job, that's a red flag. That's the first red flag for you. That, I did not apply for this job, then how come you're calling me? Please ask these questions and be very, very careful. Now, the second red flag is when they show that this position they're hiring very urgently. They need the employee to join immediately. Now, that's a second red flag. Because every legit company, they have a very structured interview process. They have a very structured hiring process in place. They will not tell you that, okay, fine, we've done one call and, we are emailing you the offer letter and tomorrow you can join, or in 1 week you can join. Now, when any job consultant or anyone who is or anyone supposedly trying to say that, we are representing the HR department of this organization, and this is a very quick hiring that we have to do. This is very, very immediate hiring that we need to do. That's another red flag for you, because no legit company or there is no organization that will say that, okay, fine, first interview and you're hired. This is the pay package and you join from 1 week. Every company has at least 2 to 3 interview rounds that they take, first level and then the second level and then the final level where your negotiations happen, and then you get your offer letter. So if you get a situation where the person has just done a basic kind of an interview with you over a call, or has just stated that, I'm arranging interview for this company and this position, and immediately after that, the same consultant says that you've been hired and you have to join within a week, that is going to be considered as a red flag. Please do your checks thoroughly before you go any further in talking to the consultant, so-called portraying as a job consultant to you. Third red flag. Now, this is very common, and somehow we get fooled by them. They ask for a lot of personal information from us right in the very first call. Now, when they're calling you that, that I represent this job consultancy firm and we have this great offer for you, but we would need some information that is very personal to you, which normally is never asked in the first call. They'll ask about your bank details, any OTPs or any kind kind of investment details that they'll ask you. So these are red flags, because no job consultant will ever require your because your resume is already there on the portal. So whatever information that they need of your education, your schooling, your experience is already there in the resume. They will never ask you for anything more than what is already mentioned, right? And certainly if they ask you for your bank details, your investments, or they say that, okay, fine, to register yourself with our company, we are sending you a link, please upload all your details, that's another red flag. Please do not click on any links that is being sent by them, because you never know, those links might directly empty out your bank accounts. So please be very, very careful. This is your third red flag that I'm sharing with you. Now, the fourth red flag, which of course the friend of mine who actually landed up paying the money, she later realized that this was a scam that happened, which was immediately within 24 hours, she realized this was a scam, because she got an offer letter on email, and which actually looked very legit, because when you get an email, you don't actually see the email address on the top. Sometimes the emails are registered in a way that you see the company's name on the top. And she was very happy that, okay, fine, this is a legit, because I got the offer letter as they had promised. But later on, her inner instinct was telling that there's something wrong, something fishy about it. So she checked the email ID, and that was not the same domain which was supposed to be the website. So if you receive a communication from an email directly saying that the company is going to be sending you the offer or for an interview, the company will be writing to you, please make sure you check. So for example, if the company has a .com website, their email IDs in 99.99% would be .com. So for example, if it is abc.com website, so their email ID would be sonia@abc.com. Look out for how are they communicating with you, and whatever emails are they sending, what is the .com or .co.in or .in, what is it that they're getting? Because it's very easy for people. So if there is a company, say for example xyz.com, it's very easy to get a new domain of say maybe .co.in or .org, which are, you can easily get these domain at a very, very cheap price. And then, it's very easy for them to create an email ID and send you the mail. That's how these fake job rackets are also operating. So be very careful of the communication that you're receiving. From which email ID are they sending? Is it the same .com or the domain which is there for the website as well? Now, the fifth red flag. Now, because post-pandemic, most of these things are happening over a call, or there are video interviews happening. Say if you are located in a different city and the company is in a very different city, so they will max to max do video interviews or maybe con calls, but they will not give you the job offer basis only a telephonic interview. They will do a video meeting with you or a video interview with you. So if you find that this job consultant or this person who's representing a so-called another organization and is trying to do a scam with you, they will always avoid doing video meetings or in-person meetings. So if you feel that all your job interviews, maybe your first round they did their second round also, but they're only doing it over a telephone, then that is a very big one. That's a very big red flag for you, because that person is not ready to show their face to you. That person does not have an office and they are not ready to do an in-person interview. So if you're getting a job offer basis just a telephonic interview or whatever that you've done, and there is no in-person meeting or any video meeting happening, then this is a very big red flag for you. Please be very careful. And if this is happening, please ask the other person that I'll be more keen on doing a video interview. So please, if that can be arranged. So if that person is shying away or making some excuses that, they are not available for a video meeting, I think you should take it that this is not going to happen. You will never be able to join that organization, right? Sixth red flag that I'm going to share with you. This is very common. We get flown in our own conversations because the offer is so lucrative, which, as I just mentioned, if any job consultant or the person who is representing another organization is asking for any initial investment from you, even if it is 100 rupees, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, whatever, if the person is asking you for any kind of an investment or any upfront payment for the job, then this is a complete no. This is the topmost red flag. Please do not fall for it, because no legit company will be taking money from the job seekers and, hiring them. So this is a total no-no. So if any consultant or any person is asking you for any money, any upfront payment, saying that this is a recruiter fee, this is a hiring fee, this is the process, you will be reimbursed this amount later on when you join the organization, a check will be given to you. They'll sound very, very affirmative. They'll sound very confident when they're sharing this with you, but please do not fall for it, because this is not true. Any legit company, I'm again repeating, any legit company or any company in India and abroad, they will never ask the job seekers, they will never ask their candidates to pay to get hired in the company. So please do not fall for it. The seventh one is lack of company information. If you ask too much about the organization that they are saying that this role is for this organization, they will not have too much of information about the company. Now, what you can do is you can actually, so if they've said that, okay, fine, this is for an XYZ company. Now, what you can do is go through their website. If you see that their website is fine, website domain is like majority of the companies that you see, they'll have their websites either .com or .co.in. So check whether their websites are legit. Go on LinkedIn. Figure out what the company's LinkedIn page is all about and see who are the people who are working in that organization. Try to reach out to those people that I have got this offer from this particular company. I just want to make sure that there is no scam happening with me, and I'm going in for that interview. So is it legit or not? So there are ways that you can make sure that you are not getting yourself in a very messy situation. So do your own research, look out for more company details, and ask that person only. Ask for more details on the organization. Tell them if you can send me a company brochure or some detailed on role and responsibilities. And let me tell you, whatever that they send you, you will be getting a feeling that this is not right. The eighth red flag is when they put a lot of pressure on you to take action very quickly. Now, if they're putting a pressure on you to take action quickly, that okay, fine, I'm sending you a link, please fill up the form and send it to me right now. I'm waiting on the call with you. Please, that is a red flag for you. Please do not click on any links. Do not submit any forms to them. Make sure, because see, any legit company or any actual real company will send you the link that, okay, fine, this is the link, this is the interview form that we are sending you. You can take your time, you can send it to us in the next 24 or 48 hours. Right? So when you get that email, you can check what email address it's come from. And at the end of the email, there will be an email signature. That email signature should have the company logo or some company information, and always a legit company, when they're sending, any authorized person is sending you an email, they will always at the end, there will be an email disclaimer also, mostly is there in the emails. So please look out for these signs, and if you don't find any of these, then that means it's a red flag. You need to be very, very careful as you move forward. But do not rush into things. Do not take very quick decisions. Don't listen to them. You can tell them. You can simply tell them, sir, I think this is happening too quickly. I need some time to think. Can you please give me some time to think about it, and I will come back to you tomorrow. So there's no harm. Take some time off. If you think that you're getting under too much of pressure, take a back step. Tell them, sir, I've got another call coming. If you don't want to refuse them, you can just say, sir, there is an urgent incoming call coming from my boss. So I need to take this call. Disconnect. think it over. If that person calls you the very same day, you don't pick up, they'll again call you. There is no legit company who is like so desperate that they'll give you 10 calls in a day or 4 calls in a day. So be very careful. And the last one that I want to share with you is big packages, big incentives, attractive bonuses that they tell you that, okay, fine, this is what is coming. You know what is the industry standard for salary and packages. If you don't know it, basis your experience that you're coming, and if you've just started your career or you've been working for 2-3 years or maybe 10 years also, you know what is the jump in the salary you'll get. But suddenly if you're getting like a remarkable 100% jump or 200% jump, or even I'll say 50% jump, that is a red flag. Please, you need to be very careful, because that is the first thing when we look at a package, like I just mentioned at the starting of my video, that our mind shuts, because we've listened to what we wanted to hear. We wanted to hear that how much salary we're going to get, what is the money coming in, and that's it. Then we blindly start following what the other person is saying, because we've already shut our mind, right? Please do not do that. Ask for the salary breakups. Tell them that, I don't have that much of experience. How come the company is okay in hiring me with the, this experience and the salary package? I somehow feel it's a very mismatch. Are you sure that this is a real one? Because somewhere when you start asking a lot of questions, the person will not be very comfortable answering those questions to you. And when the person is not very comfortable in answering those questions to you, you know that this is a scam and this is not a real job offer. See, post-pandemic, unemployment has been on the rise. People are getting scammed in the name of big companies, big brands, attractive benefits, remote work culture. So here, I would just say that, it's very easy for them to get your phone numbers. It's very easy for anyone to get your phone number, because these people, they take premium memberships. I think somewhere down the line, all these job portals need to take responsibility that when they are giving the premium memberships to a third party, any job consultant, they should have a very strict onboarding process, so that, these kind of scammers, they are not able to get access to the job seekers' data. But since that is not happening, I would recommend you take charge of your own life and your own job hunt process. Be very careful, be vigilant, look around what is happening, ask a lot of questions, and I hope that nobody is able to scam you. So be smart, don't fall for these scams, verify and follow your instinct. On that note, we come to the end of our episode, and I really hope all the red flags that I've shared with you, they come handy in your job hunting process. And do share this video with all your friends and colleagues who might be also looking for a job opportunity, and this might also help them. This might also be their guide when they get a call that, okay, fine, I'm scheduling an interview for you. So please be careful, and I'm going to see you in my next video. But before you go, hit the subscribe button. If you've still not done so, hit the notification bell and leave a comment if you feel there are some more red flags that maybe I've not covered and you might have faced something. Do leave a comment for all my viewers. They can also benefit from it. Have a great day, everyone. Be safe. Bye-bye.